Hey y'all, this is Mike. I am making homemade pizza, and I'll just show you a quick show of what I'm doing here. I have mixed up the dough, and I've got the flour and the water already. I'm using Caputo flour, which is an imported Italian pizza flour. So this should be good. I'm going to be letting it rise here for about 20 minutes. What's up, y'all? All right, it's been about 20 minutes, and we're going to take a sneaky peek here and see how we're doing with our dough. And yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. All right, so what we're going to do now is put this hook back on, get that ready to go, and we're going to give it 8 minutes. All right, it's starting to knead, so come over here. Timer is 8 minutes. Let that go. Okay, folks, we're about 5 minutes in, so we're going to go ahead and start adding a little bit more flour to the dealio here. Get that in there. A little bit over here. There we go. Alright, and we'll just add about a tablespoon of salt. I got some sea salt here. I like using sea salt. A lot more flavor. There we go, that'll do. Mix that in there. Looks to be doing pretty good. Alright, we got about 5 more minutes on this. Alright, we're counting it down now. Last of the 8 minutes. Go ahead and cancel here. 2, 1, and that's it. Alright, coming back over here, we're going to go ahead and shut this down. And look at that, nice and clean. Nice and clean, nice and clean. So we get that off. It is a little bit sticky. Frustration you hear in the background is my son playing Fortnite, so just ignore him. All right. Now this should be enough to make 2 little pizzas. And what we're going to do now is I've got my proofing box over here. That's why this is sitting up here on the counter. I'm going to take my cooking oil. I like to use this. Some people say this is unnecessary, but I find that it releases from the box later on when it's done proofing. Get a little bit of, it's just regular old flour, all-purpose flour. Get my hands a little there, make it a little easier to come up, and there you go, folks. That's some nice looking dough right there. So I'm going to just separate it a little bit here. There we go. All right, got 2. Get it rolled up here. Not much to do at this point. Just give it time. So this is going to be a fast rise. So I'm going to have it in this proofing box for, I don't know, about 3-4 hours. So I'll be this evening, given it's so hot out. It's probably best that we do our cooking this evening when it cools down a little bit. So there you go. All right. In about an hour and a half or so, I'll come back in here and punch these down. But there we go. See you in a bit. What's up, my friends? We are back. It's been about 2 hours, and we are back at the proofing box. Let's take a little look to see how we're doing in here. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. That is some pretty dough there. We can see some bubbles coming up, so we know that yeast is working. I know you can't smell it, but it just smells so good. It is going to be good pizza. You can see how it's stretched out a little bit, so that's good. It's doing its rise. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to punch it down. This is just a little intermediary step we got to do here. Just punch out the gas a little bit. one. Take care of this one. Yes, this is looking good. I am excited. We're not ready yet to cook. We got a couple more hours. Let this rise, and we'll be back. And in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get the pizza oven up and running. So, see you in a bit. All right, y'all. I wanted to show you what the before we get to cooking, what I'm actually going to be cooking on, and this is it right here. It is a Camp Chef stove, and with the pizza oven accessory on it. So I got this a couple years ago, and let me tell you something. This is one of the most awesome pizza making machines here. You can see down here we got 2 burners here. Camp Chef Explorer. Look at that number down there. 60,000 BTUs. Each one of these things puts out that much. So as you can see, it's got that pizza stone in there, and it really does it right. It'll get up to 500, 600, 700. You can see right here. It goes up pretty high. We're going to go ahead and get started on toppings. The pizza that I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to do one for Nate that's just pepperoni and cheese because, you know, he's a kid and that's what he likes. But in honor of my heritage, I'm going to do a Polish style pizza. It's going to have sliced kielbasa, and then I'm also going to slice up some onions, caramelized onions and kielbasa. That's something anybody that loves Polish food can understand. So we're going to be setting up here in just a bit, and we'll get to cooking some pizza. Let's go put this one under the fire. All right, folks, I think the magic has come to be. Yes, look at that, folks. Is that not a beautiful pizza? I think so. Let's go see how she tastes. So as far as the first pizza, the traditional pizza, we've got our taste tester here. What do you say there, DJ Jazzy Jeff?
Good.
You like it?
Uh-huh.
All right, I can tell. What you like the best about it?
Pizza.
I guess so. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I tell you, folks, one of the things I love in life is being able to cook and share and let other people enjoy something that I've made. And, you know, food is just a wonderful thing with that. Y'all enjoy your weekend. See ya.